The malevolent cult Fegal Sestimus, or the Guardians of Truth, worshippers of Palgea, the god of destruction. In preparation for the day when all will be cleansed, the group performed horrific ceremony in 1583, which the group calls the Year of Saturn's Crimson. Deliver the Sword of Judgment, Soul Edge. Upon hearing this revelation, High Priest Kunpetku devoted himself. Now, Astaroth, a warrior forged by human hands.
Are you certain this is a good idea?
This Golem of Astaroth is embedded with a special core bestowed upon... It will bring soul... He moves.
Can you hear it, puppet?
Where is I?
Quite good physicality for a human, but your mind is still crude. On Ares' request,
What?
You now possess the memories enemies approach. Show me you can destroy...
Useless! Easy! Palma! Die! Ready to die now? Idiot! Palma! 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 KO! Time to die! Time to die! Shut up! Stop making that noise! Still moaning? You dare! Time to die! Get out of my face!
You are your master. The war god Ares deserves your thanks.
A war god?
Splendid. The Chimera, do you see? This is what...
This human does...
I, the High Priest Kunpetku Astaroth, claim all shall know the glory of
This fool will pay for ordering me around. I'll use him. I am ready. Kunpetku, my... A mission to get a... Okay, wake up. You two, your blood must be pumping.
This is as far as you go! That opportunist Kunpetku. Likewise, Kelny Polk.
Son! Fight! Take this! Ready? No Scream! Disappear! Die! KO! Time to die! Die! Feed me your soul! Disappear! Feed me your soul! Fight! Take this! Time to die! Time to die! Time to die! Time to die!
Damn Kunpek.
Of all the still, it's a shame a worm's... Tell me this, Kerr. Is there...
Even amongst the gods, you could learn a lot from him. I shall take...
Nightmare! How dare! There's nothing...
We have you now, you abomination. Ares, god of war!
God of War! No! Fight! Forfeit! Worthless! Disappear! Their weapons and moves remind me of yours. No. All right. Kerr, you...
Astute as ever for various reasons.
Seems like evil. Still, it's none of my concern. You've nowhere to... So this is why rumor, despite... Correct. However, if... A lizard brain. Fight! Time to die! Disappear! 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 Die! Die! Impressive. The regular Malfest nightmare, right? I shall be. I wish to use your... Should you agree to cooperate? What do you think?
Though he is cunning, at present, Soul Edge is at half its usual.
Okay. As a token of my gratitude, Astaroth, you shall be Sinister Sable. What? Don't tell me you're gonna betray...
Do not be... We were charged with finding...
The High Priest told me... So then, you defy me. What the High Priest wills, Paldea... Anyways, I don't care if they're golems... It's all... If I could just crush that brat... Soul Edge should get...
Are you aware that someone has...
Of course. They carry a similar... There's no point in... You smell like a...
Blast.
I know what you're thinking. He looks strong, but he's probably slow and... I can't describe...
I admit, I am shocked.
As I'm in a good mood, but... You reek of one modified by... I can't let night...
Battle 1. Fight!
Take this!
I shall overcome.
Try me if you think you really care!
This too is my mission! I have despair! Leave! I have special attack!
Take this!
Despair! Despair! What?
Get out of my face!
Battle 2. Fight!
Not a chance! Despair!
You filthy...
This...
Die!
Come at me, outsider! You are done!
Out of my face!
You are done! Despair! I have...
Take that! You're dead now!
You shall promise!
Take this!
I see you are a threat!
3. Fight!
Take this! Take this!
Come at me, outsider!
Idiot!
Take this! Take this!
You heard? Beast!
Your weakness!
Balma! You're mine! Sit! You're mine! You're mine! You insect! Know your place! Time to die!
KO!
As expected, you're nothing! You do realize I can smell as long as I'm here. As long as the god of all who defy me. I'm gonna kill both Nightmare, then I will present him. Once I'll...
Something wrong?
Enough! First, damn it! Now my...
Taki, known as the Dark, her quest to find Soul Edge ended in a confrontation with Cervantes, the greatest foe she had yet faced. She returned Sofitia, the young girl she saved in battle, to her homeland. And then foremost in her mind was the mending of her sword, which she intended to do using a shard of Soul Edge. Alas, the two swords were incompatible, and she had no
Mekimaru. Without this, I'd never had been wielding such a sword require. But I never expected Soul Edge and Meki. However, this
I finally found you.
Geki?
Mekimaru belongs to Master
So Mekimaru, this sword must not fall.
Watch your mouth!
Not in. Why do you still follow him?
I don't know what you did to that sword, but I'll be taking it from you now.
You're mine! Stay down!
Fight!
Time to die! See!
Whoa! Let's see.
Stop, Geki!
Ah! What the?
Ah!
What? No! After her!
It seems I'm stuck with the sword, but its power is too great.
Did you really think you could escape?
And you, Maki? Don't you see him for what—
Master Toki says that if you play nice and—
Do you really think I'd fall—
I knew it's true though. And...
Ah! Poison powder!
Fight!
Hey! 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 Die! See! Hey! See!
Taki, nothing is more fleet.
I shouldn't expect anything less from the Yasen. If only I can master Mekimaru. It's a long way from the Manji. Those clothes.
Shikisoku, Zeku.
What?
Fight! Bring up!
He must have used word. It's remarkable he could—
You did well to see. Even so, when I reclaim...
That foreign sword. Soul Edge was indeed. There was— Gello Fury. Matters have taken a turn for the worse.
Been a while.
Esteemed leader of the Fuji Bay. You of all people know the horror.
Can you master Mech?
Don't tell me you see—
Do not miss. I need Mekimaru.
So you're part of the—
Yes. We are entrusted, but our faction leader is not strong enough to defeat.
Through the power of words, you could control—
I shall not ask you, but would you be willing—
I'm an outcast have—
Indeed they do. That not a single outcast—
Battle 1. Fight!
Leave this place! Stay down! No escape! Demon, be gone! Stay down! This is as far as you go! I'll decimate you! You'll be lost to history.
Battle 2. Fight!
Be gone!
You're finished!
Battle 3. Fight!
Be gone!
Taki, you should have been leader of the... I will leave it to you. I know he was a teacher to you. However,
Are you really letting me?
if it's to fulfill my faction, I shall call off your pursuers and I shall
And this is
Ranja.
incense imbued with the...
There is nothing better for...
Thank you, but remember, I'll do...
Yes.
Shuki. I thought I was adept at stealth.
Well, our specialty is snip.
Why are you sticking your... I took you for one who'd idly...
You're correct. I simply seek...
What?
Tell me, Taki. He's absorbed the power of other demons around him.
Mekimaru can take care of...
Huh? I won't fall for your tricks. What are you hiding?
Using a vengeful spirit...
You will tell me.
Feudal. Stay down! Stay down! Leave this place! No escape! Leave this place! Stay down! Stay down! Got this! You're mine! Stay down! Mime and Nime are both the seal.
Shiyu, now I see. I need to find...
Though I'd like to discuss... I must focus... Ambush? Geki!
Battle 1. Fight!
An aura so eldritch. Focus and release. No escape. Be gone. Let me pass. Stay down. Say. Farewell. You're mine.
KO!
Stay down.
Battle 2. Fight!
Time to die. Give up already.
Ring out! Battle 3. Fight!
Get ready. Slice. Focus and release. Not a scratch.
KO!
I'll seal you again. Shut up.
Master Toki.
What?
Did you read Mekimaru's power?
Pursuing Toki will lead me to Seoul. This must know. Time to cross the sea.
Cervantes de Leon was a pirate captain who struck the moment he laid hands on Soul Edge. However, two great powers opposed him. The holy warrior Sofitia, blessed by the gods, and consumed in hellfire, Cervantes' body was reduced to ash.
That man's over there again.
Looks kind of difficult to open.
What's he doing?
Hey, pirates used to hang out around there.
So...
The Adrian. For the longest time, I no longer know. I've forgotten something.
I never thought for a moment you'd actually be here, Captain. I mean...
Ah, right.
What do you mean, the Adrian? The black tail...
Cut the Sounds like you're asking for... You do know how to use that...
Yeah.
Battle 1. Fight!
Get ready!
KO! Battle 2. Fight!
Return to dust!
What?
Return to dust!
Just die! Die! Just die!
Get ready! Die! Get ready! Get ready!
What?
Get ready!
What?
Get ready!
What?
Get ready!
KO!
Get ready!
Battle 3. Fight!
Just die!
Out of my sight! Feel the pain!
Just die!
I'm sorry!
What?
This is the end!
KO!
The roar of the storm. Why so afraid? Answer me.
You're our captain, the great...
And what was the creed of the...
Steel? No, please!
Okay. Now, was I the type of guy to show... Soul Edge. I feel it. The blade, it's still. It's not enough! This power, this weapon, neither compare to when Soul Edge belonged to me. Soul Edge. There were two. I feel it. But even if I get my hands on it, I shall be to do that.
Battle 1. Fight!
Get ready!
Again!
Get ready! Get ready! Die! Get ready! Get ready! Die!
Give it! Ready?
Battle 2. Fight!
Want to see hell?
Pathetic! Take this!
No mercy! Get ready! Burn in hell!
Die!
Want to see hell? Souls will burn!
KO!
Now to take your soul!
Battle 3. Fight!
Too easy!
Take this!
Don't! See ya!
Don't give in!
No mercy! See ya!
KO! Battle 4. Fight!
Take this! Fall!
Strike through!
Wallow in despair! Take this! Fall! Die!
KO!
But it's not enough. I feel as though my memory has yet to... Hey, I was wondering who...
You really come?
What? Your pie cake.
Fight!
See ya!
Charge up! Ring out!
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
Fight!
See ya!
Charge up! Release!
Get ready! Watch!
So annoying! Slowpoke! Fight!
See ya! Yeah!
Oh, yeah!
Take this!
Come on now!
Taste my power!
You idiot!
Feel the pain!
KO!
They were fine. Something's... As my power returns. The gods who watch over that girl are... Is that what my sense...
Speak! Who are you?
Judging by your arms and arms...
Begone, wretch, before you
Battle 1.
Fight!
Surprise eye!
See ya!
No chance! Give up! Give up! And die!
Get ready!
Battle 2.
Fight! Take this! Feudal!
No chance!
What?
You dare!
No mercy!
Battle 3.
Fight! Taste my power! Out of my sight! Taste my power! You're mine! If I struck now, still... this pain that course could it be? Yes, yes. What? Empty. Soul Edge was this remaining fragment. Even a single... I remember the child of the cursed sword. My daughter, how much worth must such a fine soul have? If I could fuse the power of the shard with hers... Someone...
I never thought you'd soil this. It has, but I'm here to send you back.
Battle 1.
Fight!
That's it? I will be the one to destroy
soul will be
you!
mine!
I shall give you a true death!
I'll consume your power!
Mediocre! I will be the one to destroy you!
Beast me! See ya!
Not over yet!
Feel the pain! Feel the pain!
Battle 2.
Fight!
Predictable! I will be the one to destroy you! I'll make you submit! Enjoy your treat! Give it up already! Predictable! I will be the one to destroy you!
Such a voluptuous soul! Taste my power! Out of my sight! See ya! See ya!
Not over yet!
I'm sorry!
This
Battle
ends here!
3. Fight!
I will be the one to destroy you!
Taste my power! Out of my sight! A little more! Out of my sight! Still not enough to quench my thirst. You can do better. Such. I thought you said you were your weak soul is.
Mark my word.
I'll be waiting for. Come find me when you're stronger. Only then will I claim it. When Soul Edge is mine again.
I'm Songmina. 3 years ago, I went on a quest for Soul Edge. My quest went pretty well for a time, but then I guess it was wrong of me to run off without telling He said I must redo all my training, but the truth is, that was the...
Lady Mina!
You again?
Stop!
If both of you can beat me, I'll think about it.
What? Yeah,
Fine.
Fight!
See ya! Here you go! You're out! Hiya! Hiya! Hiya!
Bastard! I won't lose!
Fight!
You're off balance! Hiya! It's over! Here you go! Try again!
Fight!
Try again! Try again! Try again!
No wonder hardly anyone showed up. I was worried that we'd lost.
That day, I was surprised to— Oh, Wong's my father's best student, and kind of like a mix between my men. He was called a hero, and the country entrusts— My father also wanted me—
Really though, I can't believe you're already old enough to—
I'm not! Those guys were just joking because father keeps talking about—
Oh really? I've never heard—
Huh?
So this is where you've been, Huang. Don't you think—
Yes, Master. I'm Smina. I'm sorry I can't tell you more, but we can protect our homeland with our own hands.
And that was that. Wong re-entered the military. Me, on the other hand, they wouldn't allow— But then what am I supposed to do? When you said we, Wong—
Mina, that's not up to me.
So I can't protect our land with you because I'm a woman, or because I'm—
Just hurry up and see him!
Oh, Mina, I was—
Did you come—
What are you talking about? I'm weak and clumsy, so I respect how strong—
Then you must be really disappointed.
No, of course not.
Wait, what? I'll make Wong and father admit I'm just as capable— Now that I think about it, Chol Wan was— Next time I see him, I must be— At that moment, Ivy, that swordswoman who was also searching— She treated me like a child.
More fighting will only end in this fair—
Hey!
Well, that was riveting. But I'm sure—
Hey!
Fight!
Huh?
Naive! Ruin!
Try again!
Didn't I—
You also said— Can you teach me how to fight? That was the first time I met Kong Shu. I needed to get stronger, so I focused all my—
That's it!
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Battle 1. Fight!
Perfect timing! Here you go! You're open!
That attempt! This is it!
Here you go! Try again!
Battle 2. Fight!
Here you go!
You're dead!
My. Guess I'll go buy some booze.
More?
You always nag.
My father's far more hard. Aren't your family worried about you? After all, I often... You're our treasure, Xianglen.
Huh? You've been hearing things.
Fine, Foot Master. I've no right to teach you proper rod technique. That was all he left me, scrawled in a note. It made me... After that, I traveled about. My travels went well, but I was sure Father and Huang, and I was worried whether my homeland had... When you said we...
Mina.
What was Huang? Are you...
Fight!
Down! Try again! Try again!
KO! Fight!
Here you go! You're open! Down! Now! No! Now! Ready? Ready? I carried the man to the nearest. What he had handed me was an illustrated map. As soon as I showed them to the villager.
Oh, fecal sestimus.
We don't...
What?
It's merely...
I'm tired of feeling as if I need someone's... I'm going to save all of you.
Where is that girl?
I followed the map to I managed to sneak in. There were a lot of creepy instruments strewn around the... What's this huge... Ugh. These are the villagers. What a relief. There you are!
Fight! Ring out! Fight! Fight! Ring out!
You showed no hesitation when faced with our child.
You threatened the village.
They simply know the truth. They know these chimeras.
What?
We need the finest in... That settlement is our lab.
That's why they didn't want me to get...
What? Weren't so be it.
Yeah, all I could think about was protecting my... At long last, I realized...
What are you doing? Sorry, but you're not going to die just yet. You'll be heading off to our headquarters. This is the girl I spoke of.
Thought you were going to save your homeland? I shall vanquish the evil.
What are you?
The villagers told me how to get here.
Those maggots.
You sure about?
Yep. We need to save.
The words of those who truly love their country possess those who can move people's soul.
I don't.
Mina, can you fight? You should finish this with your own.
Okay. You're gonna pay now! I've no plans to! Bruise! Can you stand? Hi-ya! Yeah! Tan! Say-ya! What? What? Tan! Booyah! Down! See-ya! I swore I'd protect my country! You're gonna pay now! Down!
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest. I swore I'd protect my country! Tan! See ya! Ready? Now! Take this!
Mina!
Long?
Well done. It's not up to me whether we includes you.
Yeah.
Now, let's go home. It's time to take We can protect our homeland with our own hands.
Yeah! Hey, Wong.
Recently,
Really? But I know. This is embarrassing, so give me a piggyback ride.
I thought you said you hated pig...
The Azure Knight, previously known as Nightmare, the former wielder of Soul Edge, who after killing his father by accident, Siegfried fell into a deep denial, which eventually twisted it to enact his revenge He needed power. Turned into the sword's puppet, he became Night. When the sword was shattered, Siegfried found himself though freed from Soul Edge's grasp. He now had to face on the ground to his side lay the shattered remnants.
Father! The feel of my sword as it thrust into his father. From the moment it began harvesting souls, the sword warped my sins. I want to peel my skin off.
The Knight of the Answer me! You make me. My comrades deserved better than that brute. You shall die here this day.
Battle 1. Fight!
Ready? This ends here! This ends here!
Battle 2. Fight!
Out of my sight! Give in! This ends now! You dare! Will I...
The evil.
I'd forgotten what it was like.
Who are you?
Sorry. Leave Soul Edge.
No!
Soul Edge. If I don't do something, we're still... I may never be able to... For their evil. However, if I could ensure that Soul... Yes. I must do it with my... Can I ever...
Nightmare.
Yes. Exact your...
I need not your permission.
However...
Battle 1. Fight!
Ready? Pathetic.
Damn you!
Ready? Ready?
Battle 2. Fight!
You'll pay! Perish! Try this! Come at me!
Let's do this. Taste the power of my sword! Haven't had enough? Ready?
Damn you!
It's time!
No way!
I fear nothing! Not quite. Is that it? I see. No! I will not submit my crimes.
So sweet.
Still, I attract the
But you're undoubtedly Nightmare. You have... Wait a moment. Do you know how it is I know you're...
Alas.
It's because I was a malfested... You weren't...
The nightmare you seek.
How about I crush you like the worm you...
Battle 1. Fight!
Sorry, but your path ends here. This ends here. This ends here.
Battle 2. Fight!
This ends now. This ends now. This ends now.
Battle 3. Fight!
This ends now. The Malfested are appearing... Could it be that Soul Edge is getting... I refuse to give up. I'll do whatever it... There must be some... Oh, that's it. That sword that pierced Nightmare. I'm... If I had that... What's going on? It cannot be. It calls... what? Take Soul... my hand. If I grip Soul Edge, I must stay... There is no... It's that you wish for me to hold... Are you Soul Edge?
Just a little more.
Your reign of terror and...
Submit to me.
enslave me again! Let's do this. Taste the power of my sword! Haven't had enough? Never! Fate shall bend to me! Let's do this. Let's do this. Taste the power of my sword! I will finish this! Back off! Right! Did I do it? My strength fails me. Is this the end? But if the sword that time...
Siegfried's battle with no one knows. However, if there was ever one who could prevent the resurrection of the cursed sword, it would... Sophitia was a baker's daughter, given the order to destroy Soul Edge. She set out on a quest that would eventually, though successful in her quest, shards of her life was saved by the ninja, Taki, whereupon she returned.
Oh, it's so nice to have you. You had me worried for... Sorry. I could never bring in the cuss. Well, you're back now. So, yeah. Sis? My chest. Sis?
Is something the matter? Oh, this doesn't look...
Sis...
Sophitia. However, you weakened Soul Edge.
I had a feeling this day.
The cursed sword's presence. Since finding a new wielder, I shall bestow upon you the power.
I understand.
But if you... For her sake,
Rothi, you shall produce. I shall grant you...
Please, Rothion.
Very well.
I never did ask that young man his name. I feel as though this is the...
Sophitia, but I made this...
Thank you,
Try every... I may not be a...
Battle 1. Fight!
Let's begin! Purifying light! Pardon me.
Battle 2. Fight!
This'll hurt!
Pardon me.
Battle 3. Fight!
Pardon me. Ready? Forgive me. Forgive me.
This is it!
Get ready! Excuse me! It's over! With this weapon, I can fight on!
Amazing! It's even better than...
You know,
Fear not, will you...
Of course.
Ruffy. How awful. I can, but I do not.
Battle 1. Fight!
No way! Huh? Oh my!
Battle 2. Fight!
Get there!
Battle 3. Fight!
You leave. Think I hope I know.
You.
No.
Battle 1. Fight!
Get there! Useless! Damn! Yeah! Use your mender!
KO! Battle 2. Fight!
Excuse me! Oh my! Excuse me! My resolve will never falter! That's it! See ya! Say again! Ow! Say again! Again!
Battle 3. Fight!
No way! Oh, gods! Empower me!
battle. Fight!
My resolve will never falter! Oh God! Purifying light!
I, too, cannot afford to lose.
Please.
No, Night.
Yes. I faced Nightmare in order to protect my... Why? After that...
Please, Night, that is where... Nightmare was I thought, but if Nightmare even with so beside... Oh my... Are you not? If you and then I must.
Soul Edge.
Do you know? I know the road. However, I can cleanse you of each.
Stop!
If you
leave me be.
I want.
There isn't.
Battle 1. Fight!
I do this for your sake, too!
I don't need a savior!
You will know how I feel! Oh my!
Time to die! You're mine!
Battle 2. Fight!
This ends now! I don't need a savior! Nonsense!
Open your eyes!
This ends now! My hand! Not again! I'm just getting started.
Fight!
This ends now!
Pardon me. No way! Huh? Oh my! No way!
I don't need a savior!
Excuse me!
KO!
This is what
I shall pray for you.
I'd forgotten what it was.
What?
Sorry, leave.
No, I never found out. However, I had a feeling I had still. I know not. Almighty Hephaestus, here.
Across all history, the truly they carefully erase all traces of their existence. But sometimes, even the most perfect plans, this tome was one of those loose ends, left
Zasalamel, a banal way to begin a tome. But writing down one's own, I began writing this as an indulgence now, about the cursed sword known as Soul Edge. However, a fitting end awaits all who seek the cursed sword. Should anyone who has held that sword ever read this tome, though, the origin of legend says it was once but after fighting on countless battlefields, it gathered all who took Soul Edge in their hands became slaves to the blade. That is why so few know of it. Despite until, that is, an age long past, when there appeared a man. He was known. In that ancient age, great change came only through the Hero King. Being the man he was, I won't record the hero. Someday I may decide the time is right. It is said the Hero King, after the Hero King killed his son. The Spirit Sword Soul Calibur was indeed the Cursed Sword and the Spirit Sword, both. While the name Soul Edge is known to a select, there is a reason the Spirit Sword was never revealed. Some say the Hero King created the Spirit Sword, those who would carry on the dead king's wish, and they were known as the god. Like a thief in the night, they took the Spirit Sword and withdrew. They told others of the Hero King's Spirit Sword, and that they were going into hiding. The Guardians of the Spirits. One recent example. Born in Britain, the king used the... I'm skeptical as to whether the king ever... It was somehow connected with the god. Also, it would be reasonable. After the king's death, though, perhaps we should assume it eventually found its... At the same time, on the eve of the king's passing, a loyal knight set forth to find... They hid themselves well for a considerably long period of time. Sworn to the late king, the evolved... A deeper look, however, reveals that... After slumbering in the shadows of history, Cervantes attacked the ship of one who had won Soul Edge. Soul Edge changes when Cervantes took up the curse, and after nearly 30 years of Cervantes and the cursed sword were defeated, shattering without coming in contact with the Spirit Sword. Immediately after, the evil within Soul Edge. Why did what havoc did it? Not even I. But one thing is certain. What does it mean to be malfested? There are those who, in addition to humans, common traits of them, some become sometime after the evil seed. The Azure Knight rumors said he possessed Soul Edge. Personally, I then received news that it intrigued me that there seemed to be someone in there. While Soul Edge has appeared constantly in time, I lost interest. But after resuming my search later, with it were taken a staff able to absorb all manner of energy, and a mirror capable of pure. No one knows what had happened to the Guardians of the Spirits. As for the temple, it later became Ling Shengsu, a famous martial, but now the evil seed deeply affected Ling Sheng. Its martial arts students were soon overcome by madness and battle lust. Therefore, no one knows what happened. While the survivor didn't possess Soul Calibur, what powers did he possess? I only started writing this tome as a pastime. I was once one of the precepts of the Guardians were very, but in my younger, when the others discovered my desire, amid my despair, after a long period of training, I reincarnated myself over. At first, I didn't realize that for every time it felt like my soul was being crushed. Indeed, I had, no matter what one may accomplish in life, my bodies have lain in countless. So it was that I came to yearn for the gradually. That, my desire, that long wisdom, but when it I fought, I've lived, however, and so
Ask any adventurer, and they'll know of Verci, a wealthy merchant from South Italy. After getting rich in the weapons trade and earning the title of Merchant of Death, Verci set sail. But during his quest, Verci learned his entire half-crazed. Verci hid what little he had left in the impenetrable money. There he stationed a grotesque guardian, who silently and mercilessly disposed of all who entered. In recent years, however, historic rainfall had caused flooding, and the guardian had also vanished.
Thanks for the help.
Looks... But hey! I only care for... and I already have what I want. The sword...
Hey! What did you go quiet for?
Above you!
Huh?
I... Slice up everything that comes near us, Blade! I missed? Ugh, and my blade!
In the deepest room of the dark before it stood his name was Voldo. A dark vestige of the long years underground had robbed Voldo of his sight and sanity. Voldo deeply regretted the fact that he had left the money, and although he was completely...
Thank you for your report. With new challenges often come while you were in the outside world. The money... Now then, enough lament. But there's one, I'm sure you have felt it, right? My merchant's intuition speaks to me. She also stole a portion of... And of course, we can't let the other... Therefore, Voldo, your first is to track down that woman. Your second is to reclaim my notes. Some of the vermins, exterminate them. I'm counting on you.
Fight!
Ha! Ha! Hey, hey! Ha! Gotcha! Yeah! Yeah!
With
What other merchant, if here?
Ivy's honing, which allow as
What was that? What?
Fight!
You idiot!
Whoa!
Fight!
I do. It was.
You want to?
There, Chief. And now
You're bad.
What? Wait. Oh, here. He did.
Perhaps whatever the case. Tracking Ivy, that's when he had won. However, the next thing...
Fight! Ring out! Fight!
The scent of together they enlist the help. A mission to know still.
So, it's curious. Instead, my mom, not bad. For top, I want. I'll accept.
As Voldo tracked Ivy east, the first was that Ivy had crossed the other was that he was not alone in this, regardless of... So it was.
The doomed woman, I don't like...
Once you see her...
Don't worry, we should have...
Oh, never thought. Long time no see. I could sense you. I've gained a lot of experience. I also research on the Merchant of Death. And as someone whose life was also ruined by that cursed sword. You want this box, right?
Battle 1. Fight!
I see you too, possessed by a spirit. I still owe you for before.
Battle 2. Fight!
Playtime is over.
3. Fight!
Predictable. I still owe you for before. I'll make you submit. Enjoy your treat. Give it up already. Mediocre. I still owe you for before. A loyal blade. You know, I feel... I don't need... But let me tell the soul edge you seek. If you want to see for yourself, farewell.
After throwing Verci, Ivy leapt off the cliff and used her snake sword to Voldo could have followed her. But since he had already collected several other... Standing before Verci's sock before long, amid an...
Welcome back. You have my thanks. I find it hard to believe. First, we should rejoice. Also, the woman, but in this box, the letters we exchanged while you were... These easily contain more. I'm sure she would want to get... However, is because it's a record of my successor.
The fact that Voldo still remained loyal to his master long after his deep within the dark pit. In a hollow dark, Voldo basked in a new, blissful light. Witchers are known as warrior. One day, the elite witcher Geralt took on another contract. The now aged woman, though ever strange, had been greatly respected. She had achieved prominence as a researcher in search of the truth and prepared to mete out punishment as
So, That's why I'm here. To check if these suspicions, accusations even, are true. And if you have, to
Tell me, Witcher. Do you know what I've studied?
Planes, passages between them. Pretty tricky for someone working on their own.
And you? Do you also—
No. Got no reason to suspect you of anything.
My greatest wish was to access it.
Right.
But that is not to say I ever wished to commune with, through rifts into other dimensions. And then it happened.
What happened?
A response. A strong— Bold you are, Witcher. Even to venture here. If you wish—
Heads bound. Some sort of passage. What's at its end? Whatever it is, should... Huh? Damn it. No ordinary beast that. Medallion won't be much use. Huh? Other planes exist. Care more and... Sure, some sort of magic. Huh.
You appear to be from a foreign land.
Something strange about...
Some may... However, I have...
Place seems full of...
Battle 1. Fight!
Let's finish this. Deserve that. Damn it. Let's finish this. Deserve that. Deserve that.
Battle 2. Fight!
How about this? Get ready. Burn! Get ready. Get ready. Burn! Burn!
Battle
Eat your hope in
shreds. Fight!
Burn! Burn! Get ready! Get ready! Get ready!
Interesting. Now I see what power you hold. It appears to think it would be possible.
Someone sent me here. Long as I actually make it back to my...
Forgive my discourtesy.
Every which way you turn here, you get a skilled warrior. Could get in... No. Got things... Strange as all hell, this place. Should have enlisted that guy's help. Preparing potions will be a pain. You again.
Battle 1. Fight!
Let's dance. Stand up. Now taste my steel! Not your lucky day. Get ready. Ignite. Burn!
Battle 2. Fight!
Get ready.
Teleported all this way. Won't do. Just gotta get... Seen marshes, speculation. Gates appear where enough of the power, but whenever I... that happens.
Battle 1. Fight!
You're mine.
Ring out! Battle 2. Fight!
Burn! Here I come! You're mine! Test! Pathetic! So
Battle 3. Fight! Ring out! Battle 4. Fight!
You're mine! You foiled me!
Ring out!
Damn it. Every time need to keep it up. Should probably find well.
What is it
You must be that'll got a face.
Is that a...
No. Yeah,
one, fight! Ring out! Battle 2, fight! Ring out!
So, as you know, but to open, you would need... Go on. Simply, you need... It needs... Fantastic. If you open... All sounds... I believe one learns a thing or... Thanks for the help. You should know. There is no room. I know not whether I... Worth a try. Very well. I shall teach you a secret...
We finally meet!
Like a dog out. Not interested in fighting you.
You cannot escape!
Fine. Your funeral.
Battle 1, fight!
We shall see what a Witcher can do. Lie down.
True strength doesn't need to...
Ready? Fight!
Ring out! Battle 2, fight!
Got you now!
Ring out! Battle 3, fight! Ring out! Battle 4, fight!
This nuisance really has taken a shine to me. Sorry, gate's about to open.
What?
Had a worthy opponent in you. Love to finish our fight.
So, come back anytime.
So long, samurai. Been one hell of a ride. Great. Now just let's do the...
Witcher!
Head feels like it's gonna
Forgive me. My methods were... However, at least now you... How was the other world?
Well...
Then step over here and make yourself... Would you care for some fine wine?
Warm well...